Assalamu alaikum, this is Shawant Zara. I hope everyone is going good. Today, our topic of discussion will be management of bronchiolitis, particularly in the pediatric group of patients. Fine. So, first of all, just briefly introduction of what is bronchiolitis. Bronchiolitis is inflammation of the bronchioles. What is the major causative factor behind is that it occurs because of viral infection. So these are the two major points which you have to keep in your mind. First, it is inflammation of bronchioles. Second, it occurs because of viruses. And third important point is that when virus acts on the bronchiole, it causes inflammation of the bronchioles, leading to their obstruction. Now once obstruction occurs, then there will be accumulation of mucus and debris there, and leading to the respiratory complications. So remember three major points which I have told you: viral infection, obstruction, and it is inflammation of the bronchioles. Fine. So now this was just an introduction, so that you can easily understand the management of bronchiolitis, which I will explain you in a very easy way, and it will be very helpful, inshallah. Okay. So first is that patient, since there is obstruction going on, so the patient is having hypoxia. So we'll basically understand the problems so that we can adequately manage it. Fine. So since patient is having hypoxia, means decreased oxygen supply to the tissues, particularly the lungs and hence the body, that is hypoxia. So for that hypoxia, what we'll give is that, of course, oxygen is given to the patient, and oxygen will be cold and humidified oxygen is given. Second, this hypoxia is managed by giving heliox. Now, what is this heliox? It is basically a combination of helium and oxygen. Now, this gas, it is given to the patient, all those who are having respiratory distress, as we are having in it. Now, what it does is that it provides less resistance as compared to the normal atmospheric air. So this less resistance air, it easily moves from the airways to the lungs, and hence it can easily be absorbed. So the problem is solved in that patient. Plus it allows the lungs to do less effort for inspiration and expiration mechanism. So this heliox is given. Now heliox is given by two major methods: either by tight fitting masks, or it is given by CPAP, continuous positive airway pressure. Fine. So two things you have done by easy thing, that there is hypoxia leading to these two managements. Fine. Second patient is having obstruction of the bronchioles. Now these obstruction of this bronchiole we'll manage it by three major methods. One, proper position, 30 to 40 degree angle. Second, obstruction is because of the secretion accumulation there, so we'll go for frequent suction of nasal and oral secretions. Third is that since bronchioles are constricted, so obstructed, so what we'll do is bronchodilators are given. So by this simple word obstruction, you easily memorize these three managements: proper position, frequent suctioning of nasal and oral secretions, plus the bronchodilators. Third problem that the patient is having is third is that we'll treat the complications to memorize now. To treat the complication, now what are the complications? There are three major complications. Patient can have dehydration. For it, what we'll do is IV and oral fluids are given to the patient. Second, a patient is having respiratory acidosis, can have respiratory acidosis. It is corrected adequately. Fourth, electrolyte disturbance, so electrolyte balance is maintained. Fifth, whenever there is a viral infection, then it can be superimposed by bacterial infection also. So superimposed bacterial infection can occur, and if it occurs, then antibiotics are given to the patient. Fine. And fourth part of the of this mnemonic and this management method is that two S are not given to the patient. One, sedatives, and the other, steroids. Now, steroids, they don't prove to be much effective in these patients, and sedatives, they will lead to more worsening of the respiratory symptoms, as they will depress the airway mechanism, ventilation mechanism. So this is an easy mechanism by which you can memorize the management of bronchiolitis. A quick overview is: patient is having hypoxia, will give oxygen and heliox. Patient is having obstruction, will go for proper position, frequent suctioning of nasal and oral secretions, and bronchodilators. Complications are treated: dehydration, IV oral and oral fluids are given. Respiratory acidosis managed. Electrolyte imbalance balanced is maintained, and bacterial infection if present, antibiotics are given, and 2S are not given: sedatives and steroids. So I hope you liked the video. I hope it helped you out when you study. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to the channel, please like it and share it with all your fellows. Thank you so much. Remember me in your kind prayers. Allah Hafiz.